Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be going over my goals for 2022. First, I'm going to talk about my financial goals, and then I'm going to talk about like more personal, like just life health type goals. I really like the beginning of the year because it's kind of like a clean slate and an opportunity for me to just really think about what I want. Also, this year I will be turning 30. I know, seems like a very daunting age. It just seems like, oh, life is getting real, turning 30. And I don't know, I just want to be able to do some like big things this year. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down. Well, I sat down last night and wrote out all of my goals for the year, and I'm gonna share them with you today. So first, let's talk about finances. Number one, buy a house. I really want to buy a house this year. Last year, if you watched my video from last year where I talked about my goals for 2021, I talked about how like, I think I want to buy a house. And I was kind of like, you know, like I wanted to, but I was like, oh, that's kind of a big thing. Like, should I do that? And it took me like half the year to save up money for closing costs because I paid off my credit card debt last year as well. After I finished the credit card debt, then I started saving for the house. I'm still on this journey to get a house. If you've seen my other videos, I've gone through a lot. And yeah, it's a process. It really is. But I really want it to happen this year. I'm in an even better financial state than I was last year. So logically, it seems as though it should happen. It's just the market is so crazy right now. But yes, that is a goal for this year, to buy a house. And wouldn't that be amazing to say that I'm a homeowner before I turn 30? Like I want it to happen. So that's a goal for this year. Next, have $10,000 in emergency savings. Now that was also a goal that I had last year, and I didn't check it off because I have like multiple bank accounts, and the bank account that has the emergency savings still does not say $10,000 in it. However, if you look at my house savings, if I combine that money with the money that's in emergency, then it would be 10,000. So I could if I wanted to, I could indirectly say like, oh yes, I have $10,000 in savings, but I don't have 10,000 allocated for like specifically emergencies. Goal number 3, I want to learn about and start investing in crypto. Last year, I did start investing. I now have a Roth IRA. With this new job, I've started investing in our 401k. I also put money in an HSA and invest that. And I think that I'm in a pretty good beginner spot as far as like normal investing with the stock market and index funds and bonds and things like that. I think I have a good like grasp on those things, but I don't know anything about crypto, and I feel as though I should. I've been watching a lot of videos about it, learning about like NFTs and things like that. And I feel like I should get on this bandwagon and not like, I'm not gonna heavily invest in it because I don't wanna invest in something that's number one, volatile, and also like I don't understand fully. But I do want like a small amount of my portfolio to be in cryptocurrency. Goal number 4, get a raise at work. And if you see my other videos, you're probably thinking like, girl, didn't you just get the job? Now you already want a raise? I don't want the raise right now, but by the end of the year, I would have been there for like 15 months. And I feel like that is enough time to get a raise, especially with inflation. Everything is just going up. The cost is going up of everything. Like, it's crazy out here. So yes, by the end of this year, I expect to have a raise at work. And how am I going to do that? By showing them that I'm good at my job and being a high performer, and like letting it be known by my manager, like, hey, when raise season comes, I want to be on that list of people that it happens for, you know? So yeah, that's goal number 4. Goal number 5, make $1,000 a month from Life and Numbers. Now, I haven't given like an income report in a while, and at some point I do plan on giving you all a recap of 2021 and all the money that I made from this YouTube channel and all the analytics. That'll come out soon, probably in February. But I'm not at that point. I am around the like $200 a month point, and I really want this to be the year that this channel just grows exponentially, like grows far more than it has in the past. I am right under 4,000 subscribers right now. And I know that YouTube growth is kind of like this. If this was a line graph, it's like slow incremental growth, and then just all of a sudden it just starts compounding on itself. And I'm really hoping that I'm like right here so that this year it can start compounding and just growing and growing and growing. So I have a plan to put out 2 videos a week. Lord, give me strength. Hopefully I can keep that up. But I really want this to be the year. And if I can make $1,000 a month from YouTube, number one, YouTube doesn't take out taxes, so I have to take taxes out of that 1,000. So that's really like $700 a month. But just imagine your life with an extra $700 a month. Like you could upgrade where you're living. That's a new car. I really want to make this a more lucrative side hustle, because now it's like, oh, that's nice. I made some extra money this month. You know, I'm glad that I'm at the point where I'm making money, but I want to make the type of money where I can feel like, oh, I'm making money now, you know? So yes, this is going to be the year that the channel grows. And if you want to help that, make sure you like the video, leave some comments, and subscribe. That'll really help me with that goal. Just keep in the back of your mind, like, oh, we're helping Simone make her goal of $1,000 a month. Every time we press like, and every time we share the video, and every time we leave comments, you are helping Simone get closer to that goal. So yes, just keep that in mind. Thank you in advance. Okay, now switching gears, let's talk about health. My health goals for the year. As I said earlier, this is the year that I turned 30. Currently, I am not fully happy with my body. From a performance level, I get out of breath very easily, far more quickly than I think someone my age should get out of breath. And also just like aesthetically, there are some things that I would like tightened up and things like that. So I was telling my family when I went and saw them for Christmas, I was telling them my motto for this year is that I refuse to be unhappy about anything that I have control over. And yes, I understand that is a wordy motto. I'm still working on rephrasing that, but you get the point. And like my body issues and my health stuff, like all of that is within my control. Like I get out of breath because I hardly like exercise. My body has gotten fluffier, let's just call it fluffier, because I don't exercise. And like the people at my local cookout in Biscuitville know me on a first name basis. Like honestly, they recognize my face. They know my face at this point, and they also know my order, which is sad and humbling. So we're gonna make some changes. Number one, tone my body. I do not want to be skinny. Like that's not my goal. I'm not trying to be skinny, but I do want to be toned. More of an athletic type of body. I don't want we're being real transparent in this video. Like I don't want as much fluffy anymore, and I just want toned and tight. So yeah, the goal is not to be skinny, the goal is to be toned. That being said, I do weigh more than someone my height should weigh. I am short, if you guys didn't know that. And right now, I last weighed myself on Wednesday and I weighed 155 pounds. The most I've ever weighed that I know of is 160. And Again, weight is very subjective. It has a lot to do on your height and how your body is like built and everything. But for me and my body, that is definitely heavier than like my doctor wants me to be, but it's also heavier than I want to be. So my goal is to weigh 130 pounds from the 155 that I am right now. That sounds ambitious. And you know, it's not more so about the number, it's more so about how I look and feel. And if, you know, throughout the course of this year, I get down to 140 and I look in the mirror and I like what I see and I feel healthy and things like that, then, you know, the goal can change. But for now, I'm saying 130 because my doctor suggested that. Actually, my doctor was like, you could get down to 120. And I was like, girl, 120, like 120 is small. Like, ma'am. Because I think I was like closer to the 160 when I saw her when she said that. And I'm like, you want me to lose 40 pounds? 40 pounds? Like that's a lot. So I don't think I'm gonna go that far. I don't even think I want to go that far. So yeah, we're just gonna say 130. Also, like I said, it's not just about looks and aesthetics, it's about being healthier. And y'all, like, I seriously get out of breath. I want to be able to run a mile in 10 minutes. Now, I'm not trying to be a professional athlete or anything like that. I don't want to be like a dedicated runner. I just looked up like someone who's 30, how fast should they be able to run a mile? And it said anywhere from 9 to 10 minutes. And I went a little more generous, so I'm gonna say 10 minutes. That's gonna be my goal. I have not ran a mile probably since like my freshman year of high school when we had to in like PE. And even then, I don't think I did it. So that may be a lofty goal as well, but yeah, why not enter 30 the best shape of my life, right? So that we're gonna write that down. It's written down, so it must be so. So yeah, and then last but not least, stop eating like a college student. As I told you, the people at my local cookout in Biscuitville truly know my face. They know my car. They know my order because I'm a creature of habit and I always get the same thing. So they know me up there. But that is not a way that I want to live. That is not the legacy that I want to leave. Right? So yeah, I'm about to be 30. I should not be eating, especially like eating fast food, like just truly unhealthy things all the time. I made that video last year about EveryPlate. I'm still using that and I'm gonna like really put more effort into eating better and cooking more and eating out less. So my goals are to no sodas, like definitely no sodas, because that's something that I'm addicted to and is extremely unhealthy. So no sodas and also no fast food. Now that doesn't mean I don't eat out because I definitely went to Cheesecake Factory yesterday, but it does mean any place that has a drive-through, I don't go there anymore. And today is January 9th and I have not eaten out at all this year. Sorry, I haven't eaten fast food at all this year. And I also have not had any sodas, which for me, I drink sodas the way other people like drink alcohol or the way they like smoke. Like it's just, yeah, that is how I typically am, like a soda a day type of person. And the fact that I've gone 9 days without a soda, that is a true testament. If no one else will clap for me, I'm gonna clap for myself because of that. So yes, those are my health goals. I also have social media goals. So for my YouTube channel, I really want this year to be the year that I hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm currently right under 4,000. So I don't know, we got 12 months to get there. Like I already said, I want to make $1,000 a month from ad revenue. I also I bought a domain like last year and just never did anything with it. This year, I want to be the year that I actually launch a website. And on that website, I want you guys to be able to go there and purchase digital products. Like I said, I want to kind of evolve this channel and just take it to the next step. And I really want to be able to provide a service that helps people and also monetize on that. So I want to be able to offer digital products, and I want this to be the year that that happens, because that has been a goal in other years too. I just felt like I don't have a big enough following for people to actually, like enough people to buy things from me. But I feel like if I get to 10,000 subscribers, then maybe that's enough for me to finally launch the digital products. And by products, I want to create like a budget spreadsheet for you guys. I want to do like a net worth tracker type thing. So tell me, like, if you, number one, if you're still watching this, you're a real one, but also let me know if that's something that you guys would ever want to have, and especially something, or particularly something that I created that you guys would want to have. So yeah, those are my goals for 2022. I make these videos, like, for me, it's a really good way to look back and see what my goals were and how I progressed on them throughout the year, but also a way to, you know, get you guys to create goals for yourself as well. So I hope you like the video and give it a thumbs up and leave some comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything, and I'll see you next time.